Thanks a lot for joining in. Welcome back, guys. Can you able to hear me? Okay. So I can see a lot of people started practicing. Yeah, Ravi, don't worry about error part. Initially, we'll face like this that since that you have started practicing, so challenges will always rise, right? If challenges are not coming, it means that you are not practicing. So don't give up. Ramya, we have not started yet. We're going to start. Okay, let's start with our today's sessions. Today now we are going to study some interesting topics that first we'll start from handling a mouse and keyboard actions. Then we'll cover switch to frame and switch to alert. Right. So I have go with these websites. So this is a demo set. You can perform your practice over here as well. Right. Different scenarios you can able to practice over here. So what I am going to do here, one of the option is there, one of the element is there. I just wanted to drag the element and drop somewhere. So if you are working on a Selenium or any testing, you would have seen that we have to select file from one location to and drop them in another location. So for that scenario, we have to perform like this. Right, you would have a scenario to drag file and drop somewhere. We'll start writing this. So first we need to navigate to the particular URL and finding this element. Using that mouse, we need to drag and drop somewhere. For a mouse actions, we have to instantiate the actions class. Right? We'll start writing the script and we'll see how it is working. I have initialized the WebDriver. Driver.get, navigate to the URL. Once navigate to the URL, we need to find the element. Finding the element, we have inspect. See, this is the element that we need to select. So here ID is there. So we can use ID. Using that ID, driver.findElement by.id. So I'm just passing this value over here. I just store this element to the one of the referral variable. So referral variable drag equal to, this is a web element. Store it in a web element type. Right. Now we have find the locator of the particular element. Now what we need to do, we need to find the, using the mouse, yes, we need to drag and drop somewhere. So need to instantiate the actions class over here. AC actions, action equal to new action. Here we are going to pass driver. Then using this referral variable, we have a action. Action is the referral variable. Using referral variable, if you click on a dot, then you can able to see what are the methods available in the particular actions class. Right, so many methods are available. So what we need to do, drag and drop by. So we need to call the method drag and drop by. So here we need to pass element, then x offset, y offset. In the particular variable, here we need to give any x axis, y axis. If suppose any one more element is there, I just wanted to drop in the particular element, then we need to go with drag and drop by element. Here we need to give element and xy coordination. So here we'll pass drag. This is the element we are going to drag, and we'll give some randomly. I'm just giving that as per your requirement. You just go with your pixel point. Dot perform. So if we'll check now, because we'll initialize the driver, navigate to the URL, then finding the element. We are calling the actions class, creating an object for the actions class. Then using that action referral variable, we have a called the method drag and drop by. So we are passing here element and xy coordination of the element where we need to drop. Right. So I will run this. Here it is throwing error. No such element exceptions. Method draggable ID is not there. So see, draggable is there for the particular ID, but why it is not identify the particular element? Because here you can able to see that this element is not in the HTML page. In this HTML page, we have a multiple HTML pages there embedded with one more HTML page. So meaning that this file will be in a one more frame. So this is a website. Here HTML page is embedded over here for all the elements. Right, but now particular this is in the one more frame. This is a frame. So WebDriver focuses on the default window. Right, so from the default window, we need to navigate to the, we need to switch to the frame first. So then only we can able to identify the particular element in the frame. Right. So initially, once you are logging, once you are navigate to the website, the driver focus will be in the default window, main window, main HTML page. Right. So this is the main HTML page. But here one more HTML page is embedded with the frame. So what we need to do, we need to switch to the frame. See here frame is there. This is what frame. You can able to see it is highlighted over here. So we need to first we need to switch to the frame, then we need to identify the element. So what we need to do over here, driver dot switch to dot frame. So we can pass integer 0. Right, if it is multiple frame is there, as per the index, you need to pass the value over here. Right, if suppose frame name is there, you can pass the frame name as well. If it is a big project, if it is a big application, so multiple frame will be there. If it is a multiple frame, then sometime the frame name will be there. Right, suppose if the name is not there, then you can go with index 0, 1, 2, 3. Right, index wise you can go with the, you can pass the index over here, then you can perform this action in the particular frame. Right, now we'll check, before that we'll give some halt time. Over here, I will maximize the window first. Driver dot manage window dot maximize. So maximize the window. Now we can able to see. We'll run and check whether how it is working. See, it is drag and drop in the particular place. Suppose if you given a more than a option, suppose I'm giving a 300, 400, something like that. Then what happen? It is throwing a error saying that out of bound. What happened? See, here it is throwing a error saying that the target out of bound exception. So you have to make sure that whether the pixel point what we have given is correct or not. So as per that, it will navigate from one place to another place. Clear this. Right, so maybe you can face the question like this. If the element is, no such element exception is thrown, what you will do? Right, first we need to check whether the element is dynamic or not. So whatever we have given a X path or a locator, right? First we need to validate whether it is dynamic or constant locator. So first we need to validate those parts. If it is a constant one, then we need to check whether it is in the particular element is in the another frame or another window or not, right? So that is what we need to validate. Then only we have to make sure that unique element. So next scenario will be, I'll go with Flipkart. Here, if you mouse over to the login, you can able to see some of the submenus. I'm not clicking anything over here. If you are a mouse over, then you can able to see this much of option. So what we need to here, need to mouse over to login and select the gift card. Just so this page should open. Right, this is what the scenario we need to perform right now. Right, so what I need to do, I'll go to the website. We are not switching anything. Web element, find the locator of the login first. I'll go with XPath. So I'll add this as a variable name I have changed over here. Right. So we need actions class. So once it is mouse over, so using that mouse over, we are finding the element and store it in a login referral variable, right? So using action referral variable, then we have to move to element option. We need to select the method of move to element. So move to element login dot perform. So this is what we need to, we are finding the element, right? We are finding the element of the login, right? Login button. Then we are mouse over to the login. That is what we have done over here. finding the element and mouse over, move to the element of, we are passing the element over here. Then what we need to do, we need to find the locator of gift card. Gift card, I'll go with X path. Driver dot find the element y dot X path. So we need to dot click. So this is what we need to do. So before move to elements, the submenu should load. So for that we'll give some halt time. Thread dot sleep. I will give some time over here. I'll run this. So we are Flipkart we added over here, finding the element, move to the element and clicking on the gift card. Okay, so one more pop-up is opening over here. Now we have to handle this as well. Right, I'll just find the element. This is coming in runtime. So error over here. Driver dot find element y dot X path. I am giving this. I just wanted to close that. Right, I just wanted to close the window, then only we can able to perform this actions, right? Okay, now I'll run this. Okay, for that login, we need to give one more. We'll give some time over here because only the synchronization, because pages loading is, script is loading fastly. So we can give some time. Thread dot sleep I can give as well. Right. It is mouse over to the login, then selecting gift card. No error right now. So now it is selecting. So this is the way we need to mouse over, because for loading time we need to give extra time. Otherwise we can go with implicit wait. How to add an implicit wait? Implicit wait we need to add driver dot manage dot timeout, and we can call implicit wait. So implicit wait we can give some seconds over here and time unit dot seconds. So this is also we can add. Right. So usually this timeout error will be coming. Right. So for that we need to add an implicit explicit wait as per your project. You can add the wait. Now it is working. Any question over here? If you see this, if I click on a sign in, one of the alert pop-up is coming over here. So I need to validate this. You need to click on a OK button. So if you try to right click from here, you are not able to right click because this is a JavaScript window pop-up. So how to handle this pop-up? So I'll navigate to this website. Till that, fine. Now what we need to do, we need to select the sign in. I will go to export. So we are finding the element and clicking on the button. So once you are clicking on the button, the alert pop-up is coming. So for that, I'm giving thread dot sleep for seconds. That is 1 second. So this is the alert. This is the alert window. So what we need to do, we need to switch to the alert, right? So as I said before, now the WebDriver focuses on the particular main window only. So driver dot switch to dot alert. So I'm just to store this variable, store it in one of the variable called alert, alert equal to, so this is a type is alert. So alert equal to driver dot switch to dot alert. So it will switch to the particular alert pop-up wherever it is displayed. Now if suppose I just wanted to click on, I just wanted to validate this text, right? So what we need to do? So I have a method called, I can call the method called using this referral variable alert dot get text. We can get the text. So I can print this. So after getting that, then I can close the alert dot accept. See, suppose in alert window, sometimes you can able to see one side cancel button and OK button. Right? If it is there, then you can go with, if you want to click OK, then you go with accept. If you want to click cancel, then you go with dismiss. Right? So now we'll run this. So we'll check whether how it is working. See the text also we can able to validate over here. So this is simple things. See directly we can go with switch to the alert. Right. If it is a frame, then we need to identify the frame ID index or frame name. But here only alert. So we need to switch to the particular alert. Right. Then we'll go with the get the alert using the get text method. We can get the alert text alert dot get text. Right. So we can validate over here. Then we'll accept or dismiss. Anything we can able to do over here. So for any question.